Okay, welcome back to Sports Guys Only. We are in studio missing our producer boy this week.
Our little bitch.
Quabby.
No, not our little bitch. He's a very important part of this team.
He did beat me in fantasy.
And I want to remind you, why don't you show a little fucking respect
Put some
this week?
respect
Because
on his name.
he's not here to defend himself, so I'm going to tell you this right now, Mr. Beat.
Just because I
Lost
sat Jamar
that
Chase.
ass,
Don't
son.
say shit.
Nah,
you
dude.
shit on Nathaniel when Nathaniel wasn't here, and I said that was wrong to do.
No.
And you were the first one like, he better start making
You're
trades.
here, bud.
So?
I'm shitting on you. I'm not shitting on Carter.
Carter's not here. You
yeah.
shit on Nathaniel when Nathaniel wasn't here, so I get to shit on Carter when Carter's not here.
No, dude, I'm just saying.
To be fair, he just said he looks like he's in trouble. That was the only thing he said.
That's all I said about it. Yeah. You talk about it like I was like talking about him being like, why doesn't he just give me the rest of his players and quit his team? Chill, dude. I just said he looks like he could be in trouble.
Yeah. And to be fair, through 5 weeks, Cal's averaging 26 points per week more than me.
Yeah.
So to be fair, 4 of his players are on IR.
Yeah.
Your team
So
is
am I not right that once I saw his 4th player get injured and said
none of them
he
were
might
on
be in
IR.
trouble?
None of them. 2 of them were on IR. 1 of them was on IR.
No, I think 3 of them were at that time.
At that time, I think it was. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. He had already lost 3.
Yeah.
And then after I said that week, he lost his 4th.
Regardless, the only reason he won is because I sat Jamar Chase.
No, the only reason he won is because you made a gaffe. You made an error in your lineup.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
And
which I understand why you did, but that's hey,
you know why I did it.
That's Dallas.
But you know why I did it. you know why.
If anybody knows what that reference is from.
Jesus.
You do, right?
No.
The Office?
Remember?
Oh,
yeah, I do.
With Kevin?
Yeah.
That's Dallas. That's the best.
Oh, man.
I couldn't trust Jamar Chase anymore until he
you
dropped
got
to 30
beat by
points.
Carter. Carter beat you.
I beat you.
Now, let me say this. Points 4, you're going to be just fine.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Your team is very good. No, dude, if you look at benches, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
His bench is fucked up.
Dude, my bench drops like...
It's not okay.
You have like an aggravating situation.
No, bro, yeah, your problem
like,
is not the team. It's the lineup.
How do I find
honestly,
enough
you can't
starters?
get the lineup
I
right.
made this comment to him. We should have played best ball. Where like just whoever your best players are is your final score.
No, I would have picked those matchups.
I know, but like I would not have lost yet.
Now, let me also say, if Carter had picked his right lineup, he would have 2 more wins.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sitting Garrett Wilson cost him 2 wins.
That's the whole thing about fantasy football. It's
It's the fucked up problem with a 4-man league, though, because we are so stacked, it's so hard to pick.
That's the best.
We
That's
also
not the
start
problem.
How many players, though? You get like 3 receivers, 3
I don't know, there's
running
like
backs,
20 guys
3
starting
flags.
a week.
I mean, you still got to start a million guys.
I got 5 running backs that are supposed to average over 18 points a game. How the fuck do I pick who's who?
You start 3 in the running back spots.
I would
put 2 in the
start,
flex.
if I was you, I would just start all 5. Just put the other 2 in the wide receiver flex, the flex category.
Just leave it.
Yeah, just put your wide receivers on the bench.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I am going to
I literally think
AJ.
you are starting 4 running backs this week.
5.
Yeah,
I will.
Exactly. Here we go.
I sat down AJ Brown, and I'm not putting him back in for a bit. You want to trade?
No, AJ Brown is a frustrating case
You
this
want to
year.
trade?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, except the problem is the one time I started him and I needed the game against you, I got 35.5 points.
Right.
Like,
and
I
you know
needed
what,
it, and I
you know
got
what's
it.
interesting about him, too, is he's even more frustrated than you are about his performance.
For sure. He's not happy right
No, he's pissed.
I heard I don't know if it was real, but I'd seen a rumor that his agent apparently requested a trade.
Sure. Here's the thing that guys don't understand, and this is what I'm so happy that Justin Jefferson is our starting wide receiver, because you have to understand, if you want to win football games, then you're not going to get the ball all the time. The team is going to win in different ways every single week. Like, it cannot be just dependent on AJ Brown. Like, if it is, that's how you don't win Super Bowls.
2 targets. 2. And
Get
then
open.
3 the
if
next
that's what the
week.
defense gave.
Get open, dude. What about his throw the other day where he slowed down and it was wide open? He would have had a touchdown. But he assumed that the ball wasn't going to be there, but it was. Oh.
Weird.
I can
weird.
see the frustration on his end. I can.
I can't.
The problem is, yes,
I can't.
Jefferson doesn't bitch.
You're off of a Super Bowl win. You're on a
Jefferson
Super Bowl
doesn't-
winning team.
Jefferson doesn't bitch, but he also gets the ball.
But sometimes he doesn't, though.
There's
Yes,
been games
1
where
out of 6 games.
Yeah, well, if AJ
one
Brown
game,
would just
one
run his
game.
routes hard and catch the ball, then it'd probably be 1 out of the 5 games this year too.
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Well, I'll tell you this. If he had caught that ball last week, he would have had about 85 more yards
and
a touchdown.
I'm aware.
So, wham, bitch, I'm little baby.
Okay.
You know what upsets me more is that I could have taken Jonathan Taylor in that spot and not let you take him. And instead, I took AJ
Such
Brown.
a great
Your
choice.
team would be absolutely busted.
Me?
You took him second overall. First.
No.
No. This was second round? When did you take AJ Brown?
Round.
Second round.
I took
AJ Brown.
I went Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra, and then AJ Brown. And then you took Jonathan Taylor, and I went, I'm going to stack my receivers. So I grabbed all 3 of them
right.
when I should have grabbed Jonathan Taylor and then Christian McCaffrey. I would be a
Amon-Ra, great call. Jamar Chase, great call. AJ Brown.
I wish I'd have Gibbs. If I could go back, I'd take Gibbs over a Chase all day.
For sure. This
Way
year.
more consistent.
This year, yeah.
Yeah.
If Burrow was in, but that's the thing. It's like hindsight's 2020. You can never know that.
He's going to be out. Yeah.
This AJ Brown was always kind of an up and down deal.
The hard part though is with Chase. I said that I didn't like picking him first overall because of their O-line, and it bit me in the ass, and I knew better.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted Gibbs, and I was like, I feel like Detroit's going to be a better all-around team. I think the O-line of
Not frauds?
what that fucking pissed me off that day.
Oh man,
too.
they're 4-1 now.
4-1.
Dude, if they win, what's gonna be better is if they win out and don't lose another fucking game, and he has to eat that shit at the end of the year. God, will that make me happy?
They're not going to win out, but damn, that'd be crazy.
They might win out, but like, they could.
At this point, 12-5 seems like very reasonable for them. That's going what 8-4 the rest of the way.
What's their? Can you look up?
They
their
play
lineup?
KC next.
I don't think.
Look up their
loss.
what? Look up their what?
Their schedule. You think they lose
it's
to KC?
in Kansas City. That's the only reason why I think it'll be close.
Nah, I think they. I think they starch Kansas City.
We'll see. I mean, okay, but I wanted to say something. Speaking of points that you could have had in my other league,
oh god,
I lost by 2 points. I have Amari DiMercado, who I don't know if you saw.
I did.
He's on the goal line.
If
he just falls down, I at least tie, and then because our tiebreaker's quarterback points, I would have won. But instead of just falling down, he just drops the ball. So I lose 2 points, and then I lose by 2. I literally lost by his fumble was the difference.
Hey.
If it makes you feel better, when you beat me by the point,
yeah,
Josh Allen literally went to rush and went backwards.
That's tough.
Twice.
Yeah.
And it cost me the win.
Oh, that's so tough.
So, like, if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, it comes around, it goes around, comes around.
So it came back karma for you because I had to watch Josh Allen go backwards on 3 rushes and then cost me a game by 1.2 points.
Yeah,
all right,
that's pretty
really quick. There's no chance the Lions win out.
You don't think so?
Oh, they got a tough schedule.
Their schedule.
You ready?
Let's hear it.
Chiefs,
Dub,
Bucks,
dub,
Vikings,
dub,
Commanders,
dub,
Eagles,
loss,
Giants,
dub,
Packers,
dub,
Cowboys,
dub,
Rams,
dub,
Steelers,
dub,
Vikings, Bears.
Dub. 1 loss.
Come on,
Here's
man.
Here's what's realistic. You're nuts.
Come on.
You're nuts. So in your world,
8-4 in that is
so in your
reasonable.
world they're 15-2.
Nah.
I take this back. I take this back.
Get out.
I take this back. I think the Bucks win. I'm going to go with 14-3.
I think 13-4, 12-5 seems pretty realistic.
Yeah.
I'm going 14-3.
Which again, I think we said at the start of the season it would be around
12.
11-6 or 12-5.
I think the 3 of us all predicted 12-5.
We all did. The 3 of us did.
11-6 or 12-5. Carter predicted what? 10-7.
I think so.
10-7 or 9-8.
10-7 or 9-8. 10-7.
He might have gone with the under. That's crazy.
I think he went under. I thought.
Yeah.
Well, because
it was
they were
10.5.
so he went.
He went under. So he went
10.
10-7.
Yeah. Which is so wild to me that you call that a fraud team.
Well,
Like, as a Vikings fan, there are some years if I could have had 10 wins, I would have been a very happy person.
But like that's the difference, right? Like they didn't lose any of these like hugely impactful players.
they just lost 2 an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, but like
yeah, but at
I
the
don't know, when your
moment,
talent is that high,
at a
come on.
moment, there's something
We'll
that
figure it
you've
out.
said in private.
Okay.
they'll figure it out, and they clearly have.
Let's take a deep breath on that one.
What
How do you
do
think the Vikings are going to do if Flores leaves? How do you think our defense looks?
Just fine.
A lot worse.
Okay.
Just fine.
Well, there
I
you
have
go.
faith.
But I'm saying like that offense, right? Like that offense is stacked no matter who's the OC.
Yeah, but how many games did they win because of some crazy creative play call that Ben Johnson came up with.
Not that often.
So let me ask you this: do you really think that's all Ben, or do
They're
you
winning
think
like 50? They're putting 50 stacks on teams.
No, I don't think it's all Ben. Clearly, because they're beating the shit out of teams.
So the one thing I'll tell you is your Campbell is a rah only coach is not cooking well. He's looking like a guy that can call plays as
he's
well.
looking like a guy that got 2 new good coordinators in there.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not.
He's looking like
really
a
good
guy
roster.
that promoted from within and took 2 guys that were there that have had the experience with those 2 other coordinators that were just there and have developed a style of play that's very similar to what they had. I think he gets some say.
You don't think he's putting his 2 cents in there?
Do I think he's calling plays? I don't think Dan Campbell's calling plays.
I do.
Well, he said he's not.
I think he gets more input than what he's leading on because Ben Johnson's not going for it on fucking 4th down with the Bears. But how many times did you watch Detroit last year?
Oh, they've gone for it a few times on 4th down.
Twice.
When people thought they shouldn't.
You used to watch it happen 10 times a game.
Well, the Bears don't get to very many opportunities where 4th down is really realistic.
Neither did the Lions last year.
4th and 2? They were at 4th and 2, 4th and 1 a lot.
Ben or Dan called a 4th and 12 against the Pack and converted.
Yeah, but bro, most of their play, most of their going for it on 4th down was like 4th and 2 or less.
I don't feel like it was that.
Also, it's easier to call we're going to go for this when it's Gibbs, Montgomery, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta, and Jared Goff than Caleb Williams and Odunze.
Hey, put some respect on him.
DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift?
put some respect on
Odunze right now because
mean,
all of you cooked me. Hold on. All of you cooked me for picking him.
I didn't.
No, I'm not saying Odunze's bad. I'm
thought
saying
you did too.
I'm saying that's your
I didn't cook
impact
you for that.
players.
He did.
I'm sure.
He bid being Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carter
I'm
might
just saying there's far less like weapons there and options to go to. So a 4th down was far more dubious for the Bears than it was for that Lions squad.
So here's my question. Is Brock Purdy a system quarterback?
I think yes and no in the same time.
Because earlier you said every quarterback's a system
I
quarterback.
didn't say every quarterback. Don't
You said
do
Michael
that.
Vick was.
No. I said I don't think that Michael...
to it.
I said I don't think Mike Vick makes my list as a guy for the question we were talking about off the pod.
What did you ask about Mike Vick right before we started?
How many rushing yards would Mike Vick have if he had designed runs like Cam Newton did? I did ask that question.
Yeah.
Because it is interesting to ask.
million.
Because he didn't, if you think about it, Mike Vick had very few designed quarterback runs the way Cam Newton gets them or had them. So
Or Lamar Jackson.
Or Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen.
Or Jaden Daniels. Well, not really Jaden. Not really even Josh.
I say
but Lamar.
Josh has got plenty of designed runs.
Yeah,
They
but they're
ran
not.
fucking 10 of them in one drive.
Right, but a lot of them are him like getting like 5 or 10 yards. Mike Vick was running for like 70 yards.
Yeah, but
Like, that was
Broken plays.
Just,
but you just played into my point on a broken play.
Yeah.
If I gave Mike Vick a designed Josh Allen run with a lead blocker, what do I get?
I think the difference is more so if Mike Vick played in the league today when running the ball with your quarterback is way more common and you give them more of a license to do that, not just, oh, you're screwed. Okay, then find a way to make a play. No, this is an option play. Like you have a choice, or whatever.
How many yards do you think he has a year?
Dude, legitimately, I can totally see him being over like 1,000 rushing yards.
I give it 1,100.
I was
going to say 1,200, maybe.
I was going to say 1,100 to 1,300 a year for like 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
I think he could have been a problem.
Yeah. He was a problem.
He was a problem
a
on broken plays that turned into runs.
Dude, Mike Vick with Atlanta. I mean, like I grew up a Vikings fan. I loved the Vikings, but oh my gosh, there was nothing cooler to watch. Like when he hit the scene and was playing for Atlanta, I remember being like, this guy is just stupid freak.
Also a guy that can, like the first quarterback I think we ever all really watched that could just like flick it 60.
Yeah, flick.
Yeet.
I like the word you used,
Yeet.
flick, because it was like a flick.
It looked very effortless.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
The one day I remember them playing, God, I want to say Tennessee or the Jaguars, and like a half step and just 65 yards.
I remember
That was
Eagles.
a crazy way to say Jaguars.
I remember Eagles Vic.
I was like thinking
Jaguars.
Jaguars.
No, it's cool. I like
Jaguar.
Jaguars.
Jaguar. Yeah.
I remember Eagles Vic looking
Where he
like
steps up with Deshaun Jackson.
I mean, he just like
Oh, the Deshaun Jackson Mike Vick situation was. Oh no, dude. That was like you cannot cover that, dude.
There's like two corners in the league that can shut down Deshaun Jackson.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Mike Vick's just like, hey, go,
just
go.
Really
go. I got
just
you.
Go.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
but like that one where he turns around and he backpedals into the end zone is such an iconic.
Yeah, there was some
play.
interview where Mike Vick was saying that there was just like any time they were in man, no matter what the play call was, Vick would come to the huddle and be like, D-Jack, just go. Like it was just not even a question. It was like, hey, whatever route is in this play, don't worry about that. Just run straight and get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I will tell you this
Deshaun
too.
Jackson does not get his flowers.
Another thing that Mike Vick does not get his flowers about, that dude was so tough.
Oh
yeah.
He took licks.
Nails.
He gave licks.
Yeah.
Like he was so not afraid of any D lineman coming through that line because he was so much faster and more athletic. Like it was just crazy.
Do you remember the play that they always play of Tom Brady where he gets smoked running to the sideline?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Vic took hits like that. Quarterbacks today would die.
Oh yeah.
With those same hits. Like it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
I think what's kind of annoying about today, what happens is they take that hit and they're immediately turning to the referee like, come on, which is just annoying.
And Mike Vick just gets up and goes back to huddle and be like, damn, probably should have done that.
Let me ask you guys this question. Here's something that popped into my head. Do you think that Tom Brady, Mike Vick, Ben Roethlisberger, like these guys we grew up watching, how many more injuries do you think they played through than they would allow them to play through today?
So many.
So many, right?
Dude, there was like 2 years there where Big Ben had broken ribs the whole season.
Right.
Like broke them in preseason.
Big Ben had 3 broken fingers, I'm pretty sure, at one point.
Dude,
He had taped his throwing fingers together. And he was still throwing the ball.
Favre with the broken thumb.
Yeah,
right.
Broken thumb.
Yep.
Like, bro, now if you break a thumb, like you're not playing.
Absolutely
They put you on the bench immediately.
Yeah.
You get hit, they put you on the bench. You get hit, you go to the blue tent. An MRI and X-ray at halftime. Like these guys are like literally. I'm not saying they don't play through injury because they still play through injury, and guys are getting beat up out there.
I don't think it's the same.
I mean,
But
Greg
it's not the
Jennings
same,
got a
right?
touchdown with a broken leg.
Right.
That's
Broke his leg.
wild. To think
Sorry,
about. You're right.
for anyone who doesn't know,
Not in real life.
It's a Madden,
But it's a
play
great
where-
Madden. Remember that video?
Yeah.
Greg Jennings.
Oh, shit! I broke my leg.
I broke my leg. That's the best.
He's limping down the field.
Darren Sharper, one of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league.
But I put the team on my back, dog.
Yeah.
Greg Jennings. Fuck it. Touchdown.
That's so good.
It's so good.
That's so good.
Yeah.
But like another one, like Drew Brees.
Relic of a bygone age, though, right? Like
Yeah.
these guys who would now they're not playing through broken legs, right? Like
No, but
like
Donald Driver's got that interview with ESPN talking about how every year he would have multiple broken bones in his hands from how hard Favre would throw the ball.
Yeah.
Think
he
of that.
did just absolutely rifle the
Oh,
ball.
yeah.
Dude, that fucking point blank crossing
For
route,
sure,
let
like
me
10-yard
drill
route.
This.
Yeah.
Let me drill
He
this.
was like, I'm going out of my way to never throw a lofted ball. Like it's,
No.
I'm gonna
For sure.
fire this.
Dude,
in
if-
For sure. 10-yard route, fast as you can come.
dude,
100 miles an
Brett,
hour.
If Brett Favre threw an
Here you go.
interception, let me tell you, you earned it.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't a bobble. It wasn't none of this bullshit. You earned that. Which
Yeah.
also, can we talk about the Mark Andrews bobble for that interception? That was bad.
Ooh,
That was bad.
that brings me to another question. Actually,
Okay.
do you think interceptions there should be some sort of classification of those?
Yes.
So there's like bad throws where it's like you just like Mahomes pick six. That's
Bad.
on Mahomes,
Yes.
right? But these
Andrews had the ball and literally went catch, turn, and bobbled it up, and then it got picked.
That's
like
a fumble.
I don't think that should go.
But
against,
it went on Lamar as a pick.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, he didn't finish the catch.
Or like when they throw it to him and the guy like gets, I don't know, messed up somehow and it hits him in the face and like bounces up. It's like,
Also, can I say this? Why don't we allow them to have 1 foot? Like, why can't a catch be 1 foot?
Like college?
Yeah. Why?
it is weird. It is
Don't
weird.
you
know.
want
I
to see
don't-
guys make crazy catches and be able to like dangle 1 foot out over the line and drop it down?
I will say that you do see way crazier catches for that shit in college. Some
I just like
weird
what
corner of the
what's
end
the
zone.
benefit to the NFL by saying no? You have to catch the ball You have to hold it in your hands and make a football move or get 2 feet down in the end zone. Why?
I actually think I was thinking about this too because there was that really acrobatic catch by I can't remember who it was this last week in the corner of the end zone, and the way that they have to sometimes force their leg in a very unnatural way to like get that second foot down, you're actually in some ways increasing the risk of injury.
100%.
Right? Like if they can just focus on getting the first leg down, which is pretty natural, and then like falling over out of bounds, you're probably safer that way too.
Yeah, why?
That's a weird rule.
Because it used to be 1 foot.
There also used to be that dumbass rule, like the force out. Like you're like coming down and they could like shove you out, right? Before you got your feet down. And they're like, oh, force out. If he had been allowed to land, the Vikings got screwed on this one year, I'm pretty sure. If he had been allowed to land.
That's so good.
That haunted your childhood.
If he had been allowed to, I think we lost a playoff game off of this. If he had allowed to land, he would have had both feet in. But because we shoved him out like midair, it was like called a touchdown. Which of course now, if you shove him out and he doesn't get the feet down, it's just
not a touchdown.
Which I'm sorry, but I don't mind.
That's definitely a good rule.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah,
that.
great.
Well, I know you agree with that.
Yeah, great rule.
Nathaniel's saying we got screwed because we shoved some guy out and then.
But like I'm saying they've always had like weird catch rules.
The football move bothers me because there's no definition on the rule
Right.
what a
What is a football
move
move?
is. So it has to be up to the discretion
subjective.
of the fucking
referee,
which is bullshit. You should not be leaving a gray area.
Right.
Because then you leave like, okay, does one referee say the football move is I have to catch it and turn and take a step? Does the next one say I have to turn and secure the ball? Like what is you're moving the goalpost on me?
Yeah.
This is
I'm sure
game.
there's like a great list of what they consider a football move laid out in the bylaws or something, but
we've watched games where they said no football move and we've all said that was a fucking catch.
no doubt.
Like the fuck
No doubt.
football
How many
move?
times have
Never
we seen
forget the
people
Megatron.
The
set the ball
Megatron
down.
one was bullshit.
I mean, that was rough.
insane?
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm him, I fight you. I'd be throwing refs.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'd be
Like, I
I'd be
think the
"Send
bigger
me
thing
my
is more
fine."
like we know when a guy caught the ball. Okay, like it doesn't just because there's some bullshit definition of a football move or 2 feet down. Like this
use
guy,
common sense.
this guy. Let's use common sense here. This guy caught the ball and he put his foot down inside the white line. That is a touchdown in my world.
Yep.
So I just don't know why we'd want to take away that play. I don't know why we would want people to have to get 2 feet in the ends. I just don't understand that. We're taking away, just like making it harder to score touchdowns. I thought the NFL would want more touchdowns. Like we want to see more touchdowns. You want to see crazier catches.
I do.
You know? And the other part of it that's weird too is that I never understood, right? If it has to be 2 feet in the end zone, then why can you catch the ball on the one and stick the ball out over the end zone line, never even go in the end zone, and it's a touchdown?
Good point.
That is a good point because it breaks the plane.
Doesn't make sense.
But
Like,
technically, your feet
But
are
like
out
you're
of it.
established. But
I understand that. I'm just
Yeah,
saying if
yeah.
that's what we're allowing, if the ball just has to break the plane, well, damn, bro, we're really going to say you have to have 2 feet down in the end zone then on
'cause
some
the other
crazy
thing is,
catch in the
'cause then,
back
like,
corner?
what if
Yeah,
you're-
but they're saying you established.
I
You
know.
established in bounds
I know.
first, and then
I understand that.
Yeah,
So
but,
like,
if
I
you-
guess that's the
if
new.
you
No, I'm just
established-
saying, like, we're allowing that as a touchdown because what would be the reason for that being a touchdown then?
Yeah, the
because
ball
you
broke the
want more touchdowns.
Yep.
You're trying to promote team scoring. Otherwise, you'd say, no, you have to put 2 feet in the end zone and the ball has to cross the plane.
Because then the other thing is you could
Yeah.
say that like guys that dive at the corner make the catch technically breaks the plane.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Would
'cause-
would be considered if you never touch the ground. So if you're running the route, they throw the ball, you're diving in the air, and you technically break the plane. Technically, that's touchdown.
Yeah,
even
which-
if you didn't establish your feet down yet.
Oh yeah, like even when they like
Right.
rush it right and they like jump over and they just like hold the ball up and it's like yep, and then they take it right back. It's like, well, for that 1 millisecond the ball like crossed over and that touchdown.
I don't like
Right.
that. Yeah,
That's
that's a good way of putting that.
Speaking of that, actually, it's crazy how often the game is truly a game of inches, where like they do just like wave the edge of like the nose of the football goes like over the pylon
Yeah,
or like barely touches the pylon.
right,
Like 3 inches to the right and he's out of bounds.
right.
Okay, speaking of that, I have a question for you guys on like close calls, end of game. So Trevor Lawrence against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
Trips and falls down a second time.
Yep.
I'm curious. So I think at this point there was about 25 seconds on the clock when he fell down the second time. They had no timeouts left.
Mm-hmm.
Say Chris Jones gets through and just taps him on the leg while he's down on the 5-yard line.
Yep.
I think it was like first down, maybe.
It was second and goal.
Second and goal.
Second and goal. So now it would be third down with about 22 seconds as they're like getting everybody lined up.
Yep.
Did they have timeouts?
No. They had no timeouts.
So it wouldn't be 22 seconds because by the time you get guys back
now
up.
it's probably 12.
Yeah,
probably
15
12.
maybe. Yeah,
12.
if you're lucky.
Do you spike that and then say, okay, let's get like a really good play call in. It's gonna be this is the game right here from the 5-yard line, or do you try to run a play?
Hurry up,
and then if there's nothing there, you just throw it away, and then okay, we got one more try.
I say hurry up.
I think you're running a game. I think you're running the play because I'm assuming, being realistic, they already had 3 plays at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You already had 4 plays established.
No doubt. Like they knew what they were calling the next 3 plays probably. Yeah. 5 yards right there, like second and goal from the 2 versus third and goal from the 5 or the 6.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think that changes your play call.
Yeah.
Like guys are going to be 3 yards into the end zone versus like 6 yards into the end zone.
Okay, so then my second question is, say he does get touched down by contact there at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
Do you think Jacksonville still wins?
I mean, it's almost impossible to say because they're going to have 2 plays to go.
Do you think? Well, one very rushed play, and then probably one.
I think no,
methodical.
because I think you've seen Trevor Lawrence before in those rushed situations have problems. They had 3 delay of games.
Yeah, I mean on that drive.
Yeah, they had
delay of games.
They had
crazy.
multiple delay of games on the drive, and if I'm not mistaken, a couple more during the game.
Based on the way that Chiefs defense.
You want my honest opinion?
What?
I think it's the head coach not getting the playing time.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Liam Cohen was pissed.
Mr.
Duval.
Pissed. Oh yeah. When they had that last delay of game.
Yep.
When they had that last delay game, they showed the replay and they showed Trevor Lawrence not looking at the clock. You can see they have the view behind him.
Yeah, this is rough.
You can see the view behind him where the clock is in the right corner. He never looks at it, never looks at it, never looks at it. There's like 1 second left on the clock. He looks over and goes like this, and then it goes to delay game. And at the minute, they have his like close up of his face, and he turns around and he's like, oh. Like it's on him.
You got to have
then
an
they
internal
pan
clock.
Then they pan to Liam Cohen on the sidelines, and he's like,
I bet you Peyton Manning had
pissed.
maybe one of those like one of those a year.
No, I think, dude, Cohen so far, man, for a lot of the stuff that got talked about that dude, I'll tell you what, he's got a game plan.
They're 4-1.
I mean, I'm not saying that they are like world beaters or they're insane or anything like that, but I'll tell you what, that guy's got a game plan.
Trevor Lawrence needs to stop throwing hospital balls. That's
for sure.
He's gonna get somebody fucking hurt,
and it's gonna be Brian Thomas.
Oh yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
I could have used that last week.
Yeah,
would have won me the week.
Yeah, finally, Brian Thomas had a good game.
Yeah, god damn it,
one card of the game.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, at one point, Josh Allen lost me the game. Is what happened.
At one point, I had, well, Jamar Chase
to
had
the
a bench
Patriots.
loss.
That was weird.
No, because Josh Allen blew that final fucking drive. Had James Cook wide open.
How much did you end up losing by?
Like 4 points.
Right.
And you know what pissed me off? James Cook is open 3 times in that drive for 10 to 12-yard gains, and Josh Allen either throws it into double coverage or throws some dumb fucking play or fucking runs out of bounds. And it's like, hey, man, could have double dipped. Could have really used James Cook for 3 more catches and fucking 30 yards. I would have had fucking points with him and points with you. I would have fucking done great.
Josh wanted to just establish I'm the star of the show, not James Cook. That's why you guys shouldn't draft that guy.
Suck my neck. I don't
Yo, let me tell you guys this too. Here's another thing to bring up. Stephon Diggs looked like a different player last week.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
It's because of the opponent.
Damn, if that guy could play like that all the time.
Fuck.
The energy he brought, the vibe, I mean, oh my gosh.
Drake May, anybody?
Yeah, Drake May.
Drake May looked fucking good.
I think we're starting to see why the Vikings, from what it sounds like,
really wanted him.
Were really trying to get Drake May. They were trying hard to get the Commanders to trade a pick to us in that draft, or
The Patriots.
The Patriots, because they wanted Daniels or Drake May.
Yep. 100%.
I'd take Drake May at the moment over Daniels.
I'd take Drake May. Not over Daniels. No way. You're crazy.
I would.
Come on.
Well,
What? No way.
Then you didn't watch football last year.
1 year. 1 year? How's Bo Nix
Yeah, but
cooking?
1 year is a
Bo
rookie.
Nix cooking?
Not that good.
Yeah, let's let it cook a minute here with Jay
Yeah,
Daniels.
speaking of letting it cook, you know what I think needs to get let cook is Jackson Dart needs to let that chain cook.
I knew you were going to bring this up. I fucking knew it. You hate that.
Jackson Dart has to let that chain cook.
It's part of the persona.
No.
CTE
It's part of the
boys.
persona. You know what that persona leads to if you play like that every week?
Getting cut.
Yeah, you looking like Johnny Football and having no job.
Easy there.
Yeah, it's
Tiger.
different.
Easy
Now, Johnny
there.
Football for different reasons.
Easy
But
there.
no, I'm telling you, bro. Like, you come out and you act like you're cocky and you act like you're the one and you're like one of 53. Uh-oh. You know,
Yeah, and
that's a
then
big
they lost-
difference.
and they
Going from
lost-
being the
he is-
1 to 1 of 53 is not good.
And they lost the Saints, bro.
He's a starting quarterback in the NFL. That does say something.
Yeah.
You have brought that
So
up
is Jake Browning. I know.
by default.
Yeah. No, I mean, Jackson
Hold
Dart
on,
is one of the
Jake- hold
best.
on. Jake Browning just lost the starting job to Joe Flacco without Joe Flacco having to fucking practice.
Yeah, but if Joe Flacco is on the Giants, they might be starting him too.
Joe
Probably
Flacco
not,
is just
actually,
over here.
because Russell Wilson's better than Joe Flacco.
Joe
but
Flacco just over here collecting fucking jerseys like Infinity
He should.
Stones.
The guy's a Super Bowl winner. He's a dog. Like,
12 fucking years ago. Let's get off this pony.
that's insane.
Fuck's
That he won it
sake.
12 years ago and he's
Yeah,
still playing.
Fuck's sake.
Also, speaking of Joe Flacco, how funny it was. I think, was it, which coach was talking about him and they're like, he's like an old Ford, you know?
Oh. God
That's
damn
right.
it.
I saw that.
He just keeps going.
That's so
Who
messed up.
was
He's
that?
reliable.
Who was that?
I don't know.
It wasn't, I want to say Frabiel, but I don't think that's right.
I'm gonna find
I
it.
don't know,
It was
but that's
so
very funny.
God. Old Ford pickup just keeps on going.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That is fantastic.
That's so Joe Flacco, though, because he
Needs
doesn't
a lot
look-
of maintenance,
doesn't look
though.
bad. I mean,
Oh, here we go. Robert Salah. Comparing Flacco to reliable, though not flashy, pickup truck that performs well in tough conditions like
It's
late season
incredible.
games.
It's incredible. It's so laid out like an ad, like an infomercial.
but the hard part is it's so spot on.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can agree with that. Jackson Dart needs to let it simmer.
Bro,
a little
like
bit.
I
ain't
said,
gonna
what did
lie.
I say to you? You
Okay.
can wear it in the post game because it's part of your fit. But you
You're
want to
in a-
rock that big diamond crusted chain on the field and then look like you might as well go back to college? Come on, dude.
Okay, sorry. I found the exact quote. I've said it before. He's like a Ford pickup truck. You might not like it in the summer, but in the winter months, that son of a gun starts humming.
The hard
so
part. The
good.
hard part is, man, if you have the right roster, Joe Flacco does not look bad late in the year for you.
By the way, anyone who doesn't love a pickup truck in the summer's never owned a pickup truck. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Right. It's the best in the
You
summer.
even own a pickup?
I mean, it's great in the winter too, but
Never once have I owned a pickup, but I've been in a pickup truck in the summer.
but if he did own a pickup truck in the summer, he'd be like, "This is sick. I can throw all my stuff in the back of the truck,
Yeah.
go to the beach, go to the lake, whatever you want to do.
Tow
You
my
got all that
boat.
space in there.
Tow
Yeah,
my
I've
tow-
been in a pickup in the summer.
You understand the benefits of the pickup truck. They don't just happen
They're
because of
not
four-wheel
only winter.
drive.
Yeah.
Okay? That's a city boy right there saying that.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, man,
But-
I can agree. Jackson Dart needs to figure it out.
It's just the chain. Like I
Cam
don't
Scatterbo.
expect Jackson Dart to look like Jaden Daniels did in his first year. I don't expect that. I just expect you to not wear a $100,000 diamond encrusted chain and be like, "It's new time now. I'm here, man," and then go out there and play like
Put up
Jake
0
Browning.
second half points. 0.
look like Nick Mullins out there.
Easy.
Kinda though.
Mullins.
Easy.
Let me ask you this. Let's be
Bro,
honest. Hey. Let's be honest
He didn't look like Nick
for
Mullins.
a minute.
He didn't look like Nick Mullins.
Let's be honest.
Nick Mullins was
for
on a
minute.
much. Hold on. Nick Mullins was on a much better team overall
Well,
and looked bad. Jackson Dart is on a bad team and doesn't look like Nick Mullins did.
I'll tell you this right now. He looked like Zach Wilson out there is what he looked like.
Nah.
He looked like Zach Wilson.
I would
Yep.
say Sam Darnold on the Jets.
No, he looked like Zach Wilson on the Jets last week.
I also think.
And if I was going in pure, hindsight, looking back, I don't know.
Do you think Zach Wilson got a raw deal?
Yes.
Do I think
I think
that
he
it
got
was
fucking
time
raw
to
dog.
sit Russell Wilson and let Jackson Dart play? No. No, I don't.
Russ is playing himself out of the Hall of Fame.
No. Russell Wilson is definitely still better than Jackson Dart.
Do you
right
think
now.
he's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
This is
Even
actually
after
a pretty
two
good question.
bad seasons?
Yeah, he
and
is.
Playing
Okay, if he
three?
does what he's done the last few seasons for 2 more seasons, is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think so. I think he's currently playing.
Is Phillip
himself.
Rivers in the Hall of Fame?
No.
I mean,
I don't have Phillip Rivers.
the hard part with Phillip Rivers is Phillip Rivers like put Peyton Manning out multiple times out of the playoffs and came back to win clutch games against Peyton Manning.
I just have Phillip Rivers as a really good quarterback, but not Hall of Famer.
Because of what? Because he didn't win a Super Bowl?
Yes. He's saying ring. He's pointing at his ring.
Oh, okay. So because he didn't win a Super Bowl.
I don't think he
Does
was
that mean-
even
does that
in
mean-
one.
Does that mean you don't have Dan Marino?
You got Mike Vick in the Hall of Fame?
You got Mike Vick in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, but come on. It's Mike Vick, though. Come on. Mike
I
Vick or
love
Phillip
that.
Rivers? Come on.
Dude.
Who's got a more impressive resume, Mike Vick or Russell Wilson? Because it's Russell Wilson, in case you're wondering.
I don't
I mean,
know.
Mike Vick was a better player.
Does it the red? Hold
But
on.
who has a better
Well,
resume, Mike Vick
in
or
what
Russell
way?
Wilson?
In what way? Just because he has a Super Bowl ring?
I mean, I don't know. Look back at passing yards. I guess you'd probably be shocked about that, too.
Have you looked this up before?
Yeah, what is the comparison? I'm curious.
I don't know. Look it
rushing
up.
yards, I
I
bet
got
Vick
it,
has
yeah.
him blown out of the water.
No, I think Russell Wilson is a Hall of Fame quarterback, yeah.
Really?
How many Super Bowls did he go to? 3?
2.
What?
He went 1-1.
2 and 1-1? Yeah, he's...
His defense 1-1, and then he decided to throw the ball from the 1 yard line and lose them a Super Bowl.
Well,
Pete Carroll, too.
Pete Carroll decided that, but yeah.
Well, they wanted Russell Wilson to get MVP, not Marshawn Lynch. I stand on that.
Wild.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. I think Russell Wilson's in the Hall of Fame.
I think if he has 2 more seasons, Gavin, like he has been having, I think he could very well, to your point, play himself
All
out.
right. All right, here we go. This is a very telling statistic. Mike Vick, in his 13 seasons in the NFL, threw for 22,464 yards. So far, Russell Wilson, how many yards do you think he's thrown for?
At least 30.
46,921.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of yards.
Yeah.
That's a lot of yards. Yeah, I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
damn.
He's played 60 more games.
Keep that in mind.
Played 60 more games.
Keep that in mind for yourself as you go through your thoughts about who should and shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. 47,000 passing yards and a Super Bowl title.
It's a lot.
And another Super Bowl appearance where he probably should have won that game if the coach called a run. So
Yeah.
if he had 2 Super Bowls and 47,000 passing yards, you're like, no, not Hall of Fame.
I mean, here's the thing, because people are basically making that same argument for like Eli Manning, right?
They dethroned Tom Brady.
Like, how many yards does Eli Manning have? I bet it's pretty similar.
I bet it's less.
It's probably less, but probably not by a whole lot because he had a long career.
It's not less. It's not less.
It's way more.
57,000.
Oh my God. Okay, and how many? He has 2 Super Bowl wins.
Eli
Against
Manning,
Tom Brady.
by the way, in my book, there's no question Eli Manning's in the Hall of Fame.
But like some
Beat Tom
people,
Brady
some
twice.
people say like,
you have
oh,
to give it to him just off that.
some people say like, oh, outside of the 2 runs, was he that special?
Those
I
people
think
are
So hold on.
idiots.
So hold on. You
I
don't-
have Eli in the Hall of Fame.
Those people are idiots.
Hold on. You have Russell Wilson in the Hall of Fame currently, correct?
He's like fringe.
But not Phillip Rivers. Okay, let's go through some stats. How many passing yards do you think Phillip Rivers?
I just
Phillip Rivers has.
don't care. Phillip Rivers is
64,000.
stat merchant.
64,000 to 46.
Okay.
Touchdowns 421 to 353.
What was his playoff record? I'm curious.
I don't have that information. I just have like
I don't have that information. I feel like
don't
I'm
have
listening
that. I
to
don't
I feel like it was pretty bad.
one of those AI founders at a Congress meeting.
I just have this.
I don't have that
I
information
don't
in
have
front
that
of me.
information in front of me.
I don't have that information in front of me.
Dude, I don't know, man.
What does your company charge for your service?
I'm going.
I don't
Phillip.
have
I
that
think
information
I think
in front
Phillip Rivers is better than
playoff
Russell
record
Wilson.
5-7. So he's like a glorified Kirko.
Kirk has won. Shut the fuck up with saying that kind of disrespect.
that's a little
that's
crazy.
insane.
That wasn't that nice.
How many
Kirk
seasons?
never
Cousins?
beat anybody.
How many seasons did Phillip Rivers play?
Like 30.
And he had 5 playoff wins.
And 12 total games. Kirk Cousins has 1 win.
Yeah,
One.
but to be fair though, Gavin, we're not talking about Kirk Cousins being
No, but he brought it up.
I'm saying he's
I know,
like a
he's
shinier,
just saying,
you know,
it's very Kirk Cousins reminiscent of having like a lot of passing yards, a lot
And
of
who
good
were those wins
statistics,
over?
but then just losing in the playoffs.
Those
I
wins
mean, he
are over.
only made to one.
All right, listen. We're getting in
I'm
the
saying
weeds
that.
on Phillip
I'm
Rivers.
saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're
Phillip
getting in
Rivers
the
is a
weeds
Hall
on
of Fame
Phillip
quarterback.
Rivers.
Hall of Fame quarterback.
Okay. I'm on the fence about Phillip Rivers. I'm not on the fence about Russell Wilson.
Because of the 2 Super Bowls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I am, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think Russell Wilson was very good for a stretch of like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I mean,
For
he was
sure.
in the MVP conversation for
Yeah.
like several seasons consecutively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's tough to say. All right, here's a couple good questions. Who's the worst team in the NFL right now?
Titans.
It's early in the year, but who's the worst?
The Titans.
Titans.
And Arizona had to do literally everything wrong.
Literally? I love that.
Literally, like Rob Lowe,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
To lose that game. Like they basically said, hey, Titans, we feel bad for you. We'll do everything possible in the next 10 minutes to give you your first win of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray is bad at football.
I don't blame this on Kyler.
I'm going to blame part of it on Kyler.
What part?
No.
What part?
I just think he he left the game open in the ways I don't think he should.
How?
The defender
What is
the
it
ball
that
backwards.
Kyler Murray did besides throw balls to receivers that drop them and give the ball to guys that drop the ball before they get in the end zone?
The Marvin Harrison thing, I think there has to be some part of that is chemistry with your quarterback.
Nah.
You think that's 100% him?
Have you seen them balls?
Only one of them I saw that
Have
was like
you seen the balls the guy's dropping? Because it don't matter if a machine is throwing you those balls. You got to catch them. There's no chemistry between you and a ball machine. But I tell you what, if you drop them balls off a ball machine at tryouts and your name's not Marvin Harrison Jr., you might not make the team. Just gonna throw that out there.
They wouldn't do that because he was a 4th overall pick. That's like
That's what I said.
Yeah,
If your name isn't Marvin
they can't
Harrison,
cut him.
like I
Somebody-
said, if your name
there's
isn't Marvin Harrison Jr., like if Marvin Harrison Jr. showed up, nobody knows who this guy is. He's just like Tom Bennington, okay? Shows up and tries out, he's not making the team.
I really wish you would have said his name was Tom Haverford.
Practice
That would've been
squad.
as a 4th overall pick, though, if you cut that guy as a GM, you probably lose your
Yeah, like you're protecting him for at least that first season.
first. Probably first 3 and hopes,
Yeah, just
hopes
like-
that it lands. Because if it doesn't land,
Which
as an owner, I'm calling me like, hey,
Quentin Johnson, right? Like
looks good.
he at first we were like, ooh boy.
Yeah, I got beat out.
Looking
I got beat out on
bad.
waivers. I got beat out. Also, you beat me on waivers too last week.
Yeah,
He got Pickens.
yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was a
Much.
sour
Motherfucking-
twist.
Yeah,
Thanks
that was
very much.
That was
painful.
a sour twist. Because
I lost
before you picked up Pickens, it was very funny too because me and Gavin what did we do? Have lunch or something?
We had
I don't
lunch
know.
and we were
And
talking
I was
about who we
like-
both had waiver wire. We both at the same time said,
I had wavered Johnson.
how does it work for us? Is it whoever waivers first?
Yeah.
Whoever has the least amount of waivers.
No, it's whoever waivers them first. That's who gets them.
When did you
And then-
waiver Pickens?
But you only get one waiver. So like if I waiver 3 players, whoever I wavered first, that's who I get. Now I'm off the board. Now the next person gets whoever they wavered next. But if I waiver at 10 p.m. on Thursday and then you waiver a guy, the same guy Friday morning at 8 a.m., I get that waiver. But if me and you wavered a second player that was the same, you would get that waiver.
It's bullshit. Should have Johnson.
But it's very funny because me and him have lunch and he's like, anybody you're trying to pick up or yada? And I'm like, yeah, no, I just wavered a guy. And he's like, who's that? And I'm like, Quentin Johnson. And he's like, me too.
And I
And I'm
done
like,
like an
well, I
hour
guess we'll
before we
see.
got there.
We'll
And-
see who gets him. And I had done it like 10 minutes after his game.
And for some reason, the two of us both thought it might have been on how many waivers you had. Because like I beat you out for a player, and I was confused because I was pretty sure you had wavered them before I did. And I was like, well, it must be off how many waivers. You had at that point already had a waiver, and I did not. And I was like, it must be off the number of waivers. And I'm like, well, I'll beat Cal then.
Yeah.
Because Cal had 3 at that point. I had 1. And then I didn't get that, and then I went for Pickens, and you took Pickens from me.
Things you love to see, man.
Yeah, and then there was the best though because then we were sitting there and I'm like, yeah, if you don't get Johnson, you just have to waiver Pickens immediately.
Instead I got Myers.
And then you got Pickens.
Pickens actually looks kind of nice.
Pickens looks so nice. Pickens look like. Let me tell you this.
Don't.
Pickens is about to get paid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, by somebody.
Pickens is about to get.
But do you think he's really worth it?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think if he's on any other team?
How much though?
Yeah.
Like what is worth it?
Who?
though?
Hold on. What would you rather have? Pittman get paid, or
Michael Pittman?
yeah? Who would you rather have? I'm asking you. If you had to put a player on the Vikings, who would you rather have?
It really depends on my team.
The Vikings right now.
Do I need veteran leadership and a guy who's got their head on straight and like keeps their shit together?
I mean,
or can I like take a risk on a guy who's just like a crazy athlete, but a complete fucking nutcase?
I guess that answers that question because I know who's the fucking stable one.
Yeah.
Pickens fucking stable.
If I'm on a team,
Pickens is like fucking loosening the bolts on a fucking train and just
if I'm like on a team,
like
if I've got
Jefferson Addison right now.
Yeah.
Nah, not
great
even
leader,
close.
Jefferson. Dude, Addison's doing some dumb shit.
Yeah, but
Addison's
Pickens is not the same.
Well,
as
yeah,
that. Like Addison's like, I'm gonna do me, man. Fuck you. Pickens is like, yeah, and then I'm gonna go over here and do some crazy shit. You know, you're like, whoa, dude. Like he's like that guy. Addison's like that guy at the party that's like too cool to come to the party.
Yeah.
Pickens is the guy that's at the party and he's like lighting your fucking living room on fire.
Yeah,
he's like, but if we just light these curtains, then I can put them out with the water and I'll be a hero. And you're like, what are you talking about, bro?
Did you ever have the house party?
Creating the fucking problem.
Did you ever have the house party where somebody stole shit from the house?
No.
So we had this kid in high school who his dad had cash that got stolen. Pickens is the guy that would steal the cash.
No. Pickens didn't steal the cash. Pickens lit your cat on fire in the kitchen and was like, oh, yeah, and then I'll make Totino's pizza rolls for everybody, and now the oven doesn't work anymore. You know, like, he didn't actually steal anything. He just ruined your mom's kitchen.
and then we have Michael Pittman, who is, like, at the library leading the study group and being...
Yeah, Michael Pittman showed up to the party to DD people home.
Yeah, like a good person.
You know,
yeah,
like those are the three...
So you would risk it on Pickens, though.
Addison stole the cash.
That's actually fair.
But that was like $500 in cash, and your mom's like range was like $6,000, and Pickens just fucked that up. You know, like I didn't mean to, man, but I did. You know, like that's Pickens, bro. Like, you know, that's what we're talking about here.
Incredible.
Yeah, if I'm like on a team where I'm like, yo, I've already got a little bit of crazy, and I need a guy who's just like definitely showing up every day, working hard, going to get me a lot of points and do the right thing, I'm taking Pittman. If I've got a team...
So we get rid of Addison. You have to replace him with one of those two.
I'm taking Pickens. Oh, for sure.
Would you? I'm going Pittman.
No, I'm taking Pickens. The guy's crazy. He's a freak.
He is a freak.
He's such an athlete. It's insane.
He is an athlete.
If he wants to play, if he wants to show up, Pickens is a freak.
Also, like Jefferson and Pickens would be so sick.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Pittman would be badass, too. He
would.
No, Pittman's so good, but Pittman's almost like better in a sense that like you can't make Pittman a 2.
Pittman is probably a 1.
Pittman's a 1 because he's a leader. He's a great,
Pickens
great
is like
teammate.
Your favorite too because he's
Pickens
is
like he is a 1 talent wise, but he's a 2 because he's a nutcase.
Yeah,
you can't trust him with anything. He's going to show up at team.
Cat at the party,
he's like showing up at team meetings, like, but he forgot his entire gym bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, coach, man. I'm here, but I forgot my gym bag, and man, I got
slides on, but I'm here.
Listen, coach, I'm gonna have to play barefoot today, but I got you, and he'll look insane barefoot.
Yeah. Okay. Now on that note, how much you paying him? What's
realistic?
That's like realistic.
$28 million a year.
28. Oh my goodness.
He's a 1 talent without the leadership.
Are you 28?
What's Chase getting? 38, 40?
41 and a half?
I think Jefferson's at like what?
35.
God, that feels like a bargain.
Wasn't Chase 41.5?
It was
Chase is high. I'll look it up right now. Jamar Chase.
How much would you give Addison?
10.
22.
If he doesn't figure his fucking shit out. 10.
22.
10. Figure it out.
George Pickens is better than Addison.
Absolutely.
It's not close.
So everyone we've talked about is better than Addison. Pittman and Pickens. Both.
Yeah.
Without question.
I mean, Addison's definitely one of your top twos in the whole league.
Think
Yeah.
so?
Jamar Chase is making $40,250,000 a year.
Wow. So he's making $5 million.
I can't give Pickens 28.
I'm giving him 28.
25.
What are they giving T. Higgins? 25? I think he's making 25.
Whatever it costs to
Wad-
cripple
what's-
a roster, that's how much they're that's how much they're paying him.
That was hold on. There was no fat on that joke. That was well timed. Thank you. That was
T.
beautiful.
Higgins
Thank you.
is a
dog.
dog.
He is a dog. But I mean,
Him
how
and
much-
Pickens are the best twos in the league.
Would you take Oh, never mind that.
Wait, he's how much? 28 for T. Higgins.
What is he making? I think it's 25.
I'm looking it up.
I think it's 25.
So 115 for Burrow,
Yeah,
and they're two.
more than that, isn't it?
Maybe more. Maybe 120.
Because Burrow's making 60.
Oh, he's 60.
4-year 115. 28?
27.5.
27.5?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No,
No, it's more than that.
18 million divided by 4, so it's 4 points. So he's making like
28.75.
yeah.
He is not. Pickens is not worth 28 if that's what I'm
Fuck
giving
yeah, he
Higgins.
is.
So they're
He's better than Higgins.
They are paying.
I don't think so.
He's as good.
130.
Higgins is at least a decent teammate and human being.
Well, I don't know that Pickens is a bad teammate. He's just a crazy person.
he's a horrible teammate.
Not in Dallas.
No, but at the fucking Steelers.
Yeah, but bro, I don't know what to think about the Steelers anymore. How's DK Metcalf look?
Actually, pretty good.
Pretty okay.
I mean, he makes like.
He looks pretty
one
okay
good
if you're
play.
asking me.
Yeah.
What does DK Metcalf look like for stats so far this year?
Doesn't
You know, and that's the problem. It's like, bro, Pickens was playing with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't be disrespectful.
I am going to
like that.
disrespect Mason Rudolph.
That man had-
Excuse
that
me.
man- that man had a
And Kenny
head in-
Pickett.
That man had a head
It's-
injury.
I was
Mr.
going to say
Small
it's
hands.
tough. It's tough for Mason Rudolph when like the thing you're most remembered for is getting smashed by Miles Garrett.
where I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure how you're alive.
Dude, that play, I remember watching it live with my wife.
I thought it was a murder.
All right.
With my wife, we were like,
Listen.
no way did that just happen.
DK Metcalf has 12 points, 11 points, 12 points, 23 points. Not, I mean, a
It's
good
fine.
game here or there.
Yeah.
He's got Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball.
And old Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but in Aaron Rodgers that's delivering the ball accurately to the player that's able to catch it. Like, imagine if DK Metcalf was on that team right now playing with Kenny Pickett. What's that look like? 8 points a game?
Yeah, at least 30%.
I mean,
less.
I just like,
Yeah.
we're judging Pickens off of being at,
But we're also judging Pickens for dumb shit.
I know, but I'm talking about just strictly from a talent perspective. Like, I don't know. He might be the best two in the league. I don't know.
No.
He looks like a 1 right now.
Okay, give me your top 5 twos in the league.
Right.
Rattle them off. T. Higgins?
Higgins has to be up there.
For sure.
Waddle.
Yeah.
Waddle with the right QB's probably there.
Valid.
Probably valid.
I'm gonna say Keenan Allen. I think Keenan Allen's a 2. I'd say
Yeah.
I'd say 2. Would you say he's behind Hampton? Or not Hampton. No. Why did I say Hampton?
I don't know.
He's on the Chargers.
Who?
Keenan Allen's on the Chargers.
Yeah.
I would
Ladd
say
McConkey and Quentin
Ladd
Johnson.
Then Ladd, and then I would say Keenan is the 2.
Right now, Quentin Johnson's a 1,
Yeah, and
Keenan Allen's a 2 and Ladd's a
looking
3.
like a 3.
which Ladd McConkey is a 2. Like, Ladd McConkey's not a 1.
You don't think he's a 1?
No.
You think he's a 2?
Yeah, he was never a 1 when they had him as a 1. They just had nobody else.
He just-
And now they have
yeah, he
Keenan
didn't-
Allen back, and Keenan Allen's like, I'm not that old.
Keenan Allen looking like he didn't age.
Keenan Allen showed up and was like, I was just on the Bears, dude. It's not me.
Yeah, it was
Like,
embarrassing.
Help
You got
me.
this shit twisted. And you know what else? Pickens is saying the same thing. He showed up in Dallas and he's like, yeah, trust me, bud. I'm crazy, but my talent-wise and like catching the football, just throw it over there. I'll get it.
Fair.
It's just I'm not getting it. You know, like you're coming from the Steelers. Not good at offense. Mike Tomlin notoriously bad at.
I got Higgins, Waddle, Allen. It's probably Pickens.
Just talent from a strictly talent perspective. My list goes probably Pickens and then Higgins. I don't even know where I go from there, to be honest. Like, maybe Waddle.
Well, you asked me my top 5.
Right. Probably Waddle. Probably Addison.
I'd rather have Allen. I'd rather have Keenan Allen than Addison.
Right now, I agree with you.
Even prime to
like
prime.
just to
prime to prime.
Yeah, I don't think we've even seen Jordan Addison's prime.
Yeah,
like, that's the hard part. So, like, I think long term, if I was like building a team, I'd take Addison. If I was like, we need to win this year, I'd take Keenan Allen.
The fastest guy. Did I put in the group text 1,000 catches?
To 1,000 catches.
Mm-hmm.
Fastest guy ever.
Yeah, but
like Jordan Addison.
There's so many
factors
that play into that, dude.
Yeah, he's like still getting better.
Yeah.
Plus, he's coming off a 3-game suspension.
I feel like
think about all those years too, where it was like Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, and then Mike Williams was hurt for like 4 years.
I feel like
it's like, who else are you throwing the ball to? Like, Keenan Allen. Okay.
Hey man, don't hate on a guy for having a good situation.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm just saying, the 1,000 catches to me, it's like, it's cool, it's impressive. I think Keenan Allen is a dog. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying, does that stat make me be like, wow, Keenan Allen is like one of the best receivers ever? No. Does it make me think that Keenan Allen is the best 2 in the league? No. It's just, it's a great stat. He's a great receiver.
I think he has to be in the conversation for top 5 for sure. Top 5 too.
Sure, right now. Yeah, I agree with you. Like I said, I have him in there.
That last spot's tough though, because like you could go with Swift.
Swift? The running back?
Or not Swift, sorry, Smith. I always
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith.
You could say that.
You could go there. You could go Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman, yeah, but if he gets his shit together, he's really the one.
If he
they call him the one. They call him the 2, but he's the one.
But he's a 2 on most teams.
Yeah, but he can't get his shit together.
Yeah, but he's athletically
gifted
as
very
fuck.
Gifted.
Like Pittman, but possibly better.
Oh, he's more gifted than Pittman. Pittman's just a workhorse. Pittman's a dog.
Their build is the same.
Pittman runs all those routes. He does it right.
If you look at the stats build-wise, their build is the same.
Pittman and Keon Coleman?
6'4", 210. Same fucking build.
Mm-hmm.
Almost same wingspan.
Well, Pittman's a consummate pro. He's a vet. He
yeah.
doesn't fuck around. He's a
grown-ass
man.
Keon Coleman's young.
And stupid.
And a little stupid.
Mm-hmm. Just like George Pickens. Except for not as stupid.
Yes, let's not do that. That's like...
Again, though, that's the thing. It's like George Pickens isn't like not showing up to, team meetings.
In Dallas, no, but at the Steelers, he was. I think we got to let it cook in Dallas a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because what happens when
we got to see what happens when CD comes back.
Because if CD comes back and he's still like putting up decent numbers,
I think
you're probably right then. But if CD comes back and what happens if he just falls off the fucking face?
Let me put it this way.
I don't think he will though. I
think about it. Think about it like this: we regard Jordan Addison in like a very high form as a 2. How did Jordan Addison look compared to Pickens when Jefferson went out versus CD being out?
Yeah, he didn't step up the same.
There were some games where he had some
No, Addison had some good games, but he didn't do anything where I was like, holy shit, this guy is a freak.
Yeah, there have been a couple moments from
there
Pickens
have been some Pickens catches and some Pickens routes where I'm like, holy shit, this guy is actually a 1.
This guy's a 1 on like
there's that spark, bro, where like I'm dead serious. Like Pickens, if he could grow up a little bit, he legitimately might be like top 7 or 10 receivers in the whole league.
Yeah. Addison's as good as he is because of the fact that Jefferson's there, right?
It takes away. It takes the number 1.
Which he's just not an athletic freak. Like, and that's what a lot of these like crazy ones like Jefferson and Chase and Tyreek Hill and like if you look at historically like these ones, they have something where you're like you watch them and you say, wow, this guy is insane. Yeah. Like so good at football, so athletic. Yeah. Jordan Addison has never once made me think that. George Pickens this year makes me think that almost every game.
Well, and that's why I think Pickens actually has a reasonable floor in Dallas because with CD coming back, like defenses will have to key in on him.
I know.
And now Pickens can actually feast
And
maybe
Pickens is
even
feasting
more.
right now.
But the question is, can Dak continue to play like Dak's continued?
You know what, dude? For all the shit Dak gets, Dak scores points.
Yeah, but
Okay, when Dak is on the field, they score.
Looking like Kirk Cousins in the playoffs.
Yeah, he does. He plays down to his competition in some of those games.
The clock expired.
No, it's bad. Like some of his decision making has been really bad. But like regular season Dak Prescott's like a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Look at his seasons where he plays and he's not injured. What are they? 13-4, 12-5, 13-4, 11-6.
I don't know if I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I don't think it's that.
I just don't know if you can name if he's like healthy for a full regular season. I don't know if you can take his records and name 10 other guys that are better than him in the regular season.
I think the challenge with Dak is that most of the time it is pretty good, but he's always got that like I'm due for a stinker game, like every like fourth or fifth game, where it's just like
you just might as well have started Cooper Rush.
What was that? It's like yeah, and you know what? Sometimes that's your first round playoff game, and he just lays an egg, and it's like where was that? Like
but also like some of the decision making.
That's the problem.
There's even games that they win where like you watch some balls and
he puts them in a pickle.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but sometimes, man, that guy throws some strikes. Like he throws some crazy balls. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like that's the thing too with Dak. It's just like, yeah, they used to compare him to Kirk Cousins. But then I watched you watch Dak play with like CD and like some of the throws he makes. I'm like, no, Kirk Cousins never makes that throw. Like he just makes bad decisions when the pressure's on sometimes. Dak does that. Kirk does that and then still doesn't make crazy cool throws or do anything that's like insanely athletic.
Or extend the play.
Kirk's more like game's on the line, 4th and 15. Let me just throw this like 6 yards past the line of scrimmage, and then I get my completion.
Yeah,
right.
I lose the game.
Oh my god, my completion percentage is so high.
Yep.
Look at me.
Yep, and then we
lose.
lose.
I threw for 5,000 yards in Washington, throwing the ball 48 times a game, motherfucker. No,
I'm worried about Aaron Rodgers padding his stats. I mean, all right,
that was what pissed me off why I've always hated that we got Kirk Cousins. Everyone was like, he looks so great throwing the ball in Washington. Look at his stats. And I was like, look at the amount of throws. If I let Aaron Rodgers throw the ball 48 attempts a game, how many fucking yards would he have? 7,000?
Yeah.
6?
It did also feel...
6 probably is... That sounds realistic.
Fuck's sake. Like, yes, he threw for 5,000 yards. Fucking 48 attempts a game. God damn.
It did also feel very, like, quintessential Kirk Cousins. That play I'm talking about, where, like, the game is on the line, and he still wouldn't, like, risk a deeper throw. And he, like, throws it underneath. Being like, well, Hawkinson, I hope you can break a tackle or two. It's like, are you kidding me? Throw the ball downfield, dude.
You have the number one receiver in the league downfield. Why don't we air this out a little bit?
Yeah, like it just, and again, when he did every once in a like blue moon make those throws, like the Buffalo game where he throws it up and Jefferson, one-hands it.
I got this. Which
like on
also
4th and 18.
We should probably talk about this. Who's the best receiver in the league? Is the debate settled?
Come on, the common denominator the last 5 years is one guy, and he wears purple.
I was a Chase guy before this season. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's right.
It has to be.
I think it's Jefferson.
You can have Sam Darnold. You can have Cousins. You can have J.J. McCarthy. It doesn't matter who it is. Jefferson.
You look like you're about to say the opposite of what we are saying.
Who do you have above him, dude? No,
you're Chase. You still stand with Chase?
No. Chase is amazing.
Hold on. Let him cook.
It depends on what you want to know.
Oh, okay. Proceed with your argument, sir.
Just from like a pure, if someone's giving him, like feeding him the rock, Chase is really fucking good.
So is Jetta.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I know.
It doesn't matter who feeds the rock to that.
I don't know, man. Let me
put Jefferson with Joe Burrow.
Give me a
He's
second.
Gonna have 4,000 receiving yards.
Give me a second.
Hold on. Easy, Tiger.
It's
Easy.
so dependent on like what you're asking me, right? Because it's like I love Chase's build. I love the way he plays. Like he's got enough of a body where like he can body you. Jefferson cannot body you. He will take the ball away from you. But he's an athletic freak.
He's not Chase Pittman.
But if you want to throw those jump balls in the end zone, he's not your guy.
He's not Julio Jones.
No, he's not Calvin Johnson. He's not Julio Jones. He's not DeAndre Hopkins. Like,
good. I like that. That was a good.
Jamar Chase can do everything. He can literally do everything. He's the second best route runner. He's
behind
Jefferson. Jefferson's the best route runner in the league.
I would say Jefferson has better routes.
He's the best route runner in the league.
I would also say that I think Jefferson is faster out of the break.
100%. Agreed.
100. And
But
I think
full bore speed?
I think Chase beats him down the field.
Full bore speed, Chase is just as fast as Jefferson. He can body you. He can push you off.
And he can
He's
deal with
extremely smart.
So hold on, Cal's got a good point here though with saying it that way because like,
if you're just taking your prototypical like perfect, I get to pick my perfect receiver and I have a quarterback that can feed him the rock. It's hard to say that you would want Jefferson over Chase.
Because the hard part is like a Pat Surtain or a Darrelle Revis who's going to get really physical is going to beat up on Jefferson a lot easier than he's going to beat up on Chase long term.
And I'm the biggest Vikings fan, and I love Jefferson. And let me tell you why Jefferson would make an argument for himself. Because he's a perfect teammate. He's a leader. He's a captain. He's a leader. Chase, not a leader.
You think so?
Nope. No, he's an asshole. He's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's a good comparison.
He's Michael Jordan. He's not a leader. You're either going to play to his standard or you're going to get reamed out because he didn't get the ball or because the team lost and it wasn't his fucking fault. Right? Mm-hmm. Jefferson is a team player. Jefferson is a team guy. He's a glue guy.
Even when Kirk fucking shits the bed, he's like, hey, man, we're in this together. Kirk's my guy.
Yes. Chase? No way.
Yeah, if Joe Burrow was shitting the bed, missing open throws.
No way. Chase would not be in the interviews like, no, listen, we're a team. We have to play together. We all have to come together. This is on everybody. No way. Chase would be like, no, man, Burrow's got to figure it out. Like, I'm open. That's what Chase is saying. That's not what Jefferson is saying. So there's pieces to this.
But does that make him better as an overall receiver?
That's a good question.
I don't need a prima donna on my team.
It's a great question.
It was always my knock with Randy with the fucking Vikes is you had a prima donna that had problems on and off the field.
Look, it was settled for me a couple weeks ago when you had a backup QB throwing to Chase and a backup QB throwing Jefferson. Jefferson, 75 yards, 5 catches. Chase, 5 catches, 50, and a fumble.
Come on, dude.
I mean, come on. It was settled.
You are smarter than that. You are smarter than that, and I know you're a homer, so I know why you're doing this. But you are smarter than that. And
I'm not comparing their legacies on one game. I'm just saying,
so look, the one thing
if you had Burrow throwing him the ball, his numbers would be inflated. So Jefferson.
I will agree with him on one part here. As a fantasy owner of Jamar Chase, 2 or 3 targets and 2 catches the week after the Vikes really stings. With a backup QB.
Yeah.
Jefferson puts up 26 points. That stings.
With Wentz. We'll see what happens with Flacco. With Flacco there,
but Jefferson had a couple of slow games to start the year, too.
He's not that slow, though.
What was his worst game? 9 points?
Yeah, not like what? Chase had 2? 3?
2 and 3.
I mean, that's...
Scored less than 6 points in 2 games.
Yeah, but who on that team had more than 2 or 3?
Higgins. Both games beat him.
By how much? Like, what did Higgins have? 5 or 6?
I think it was 6 and 7.
Come on, dude. That's just like no one got the ball that game, and they couldn't deliver the ball. And
let me also $41 million a year.
Let me also say this, right? The types. I will say this too. Some of this
chill out over there.
Some of this has to be a little like, dude. Imagine if Jamar Chase was on our team right now, with KOC calling the plays.
Oof.
Do you really think that he would have 2 games with 2 and 3 points?
No, I don't.
He wouldn't, man. And so it's just like what they do beautifully with Jefferson is he is the king of like 18 to 25 yard catches. So that's what he does.
So Jefferson to start the year 14, 11, 12 and a half, 22 and a half, 19. Jamar Chase does not look that consistent. Can confirm.
Yeah, but he's also got a game where he had 30 and a game where he had 29.
So he's boom or bust.
Yeah, I fucking hate
a little bit though. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I'm not saying again. You're just asking the argument. I don't know.
I'm stoking the fire here. I'm stirring the pot. I'm a 30. Jefferson guy because I'm a Vikings homer. I get that. That's totally fair.
Me too. It's just
36 and a half. Actually, if you're wondering what
I love my one receiver to be able to kind of be a little bit physical. Like I love my one receiver to have a little bit of a body on him.
Yeah.
Like just being able to be like, hey, I can chip block this guy. I can rub route this guy. I can go up for a ball in the end zone. You know what I mean?
I'm also just thinking about this from the perspective too of like over the course of the last 5 seasons or so, there's usually been some conversation around who's the best wide receiver in the league. And I understand too that Jefferson came into the league before Jamar Chase by a year, but like it's always
the
some
only
dude
two things
and Jefferson, right?
The only 2 things that Jefferson has on Chase is leadership, mentality, and route running.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only 2 things. But from a perspective of like everything else, right? Just like physical, prototypical, great receiver, like Chase kind of has him on everything else.
Everything else?
More physical, just as fast. He's a great route runner. He's maybe the second best route runner in the league behind Jefferson.
I say Jefferson has him in break speed and route running. Chase has you in physicality. And I hate to say this, but I think hands.
I was just going to say maybe hands.
Maybe.
I hate to say that.
But like
because taking the ball away over the top does have taken into effect in there. And you're right.
I have seen Jefferson drop some balls that I'm like,
uncharacteristic ones.
A little uncharacteristic, yeah. But like Chase just doesn't drop those balls really.
That's fair. And I'm just saying that 1 year it was okay. Is it Tyreek Hill? Is it Justin Jefferson? Is it Chase? Is it Jefferson? Is it CeeDee Lamb? Is it like maybe not ever CeeDee Lamb in that?
I think it's been Chase since Chase got in the league.
But
I will say CeeDee Lamb stands at 3.
No, CeeDee Lamb
stands
not
at 3.
fucking around.
Yeah, but stands at 3 and is tapping on the door.
No doubt tapping on the door.
You give him fucking 2 years.
You give them 2 years in a defense, CeeDee Lamb we might be having a different conversation.
We might be having a totally different conversation.
Because he's a freak.
CeeDee Lamb.
He catches every ball.
Dude,
I mean, I don't know he's got the best hands.
Do you want to know who he
like
reminds me
there's
of?
just a guy, like if there's categories to this, CeeDee Lamb has better hands than Chase and Jefferson.
100%. Because you want to know who he reminds me of in that aspect? Larry Fitz. Larry Fitz-esque.
Does definitely
very Larry Fitz.
Now that you say that, the way he catches the ball,
the way he catches the ball, the way he does
Larry Fitz.
There's no wasted movement.
Yeah.
In the catch to the body, and I will shit on Jefferson and Chase. Jefferson gets it out here, and he fucking let me play with it out in the fucking open. You never saw
Jefferson
that Larry
does make
Fitz.
a lot of one-handed, like let me jump back out of the way moves and stuff.
You never see Larry Fitz or CeeDee Lamb leave that shit out in the open.
Yeah,
that shit comes here, come to the body, like instant.
Yep.
But CeeDee Lamb's tapping on the door. Like
he's a dog.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he's very good at football. Yeah, but let's just say this for now, because I think what we did there is we kind of actually split categories.
1A, 1B.
Yeah, so I'm going to call them both the best receiver in the league.
It's got to be 1A, 1B, really, though.
They're both the best receiver in the league.
It does.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Jefferson puts up numbers with worse quarterbacks.
Jefferson's so consistent.
But I just wonder what it would look like if you gave him a top 5 QB in the league for a whole season.
To me, I think
they'd be crazy.
To me, I think like part of this though also is very telling about like it's not just a quarterback and a wide receiver that helps you win football games.
It's an offensive scheme. I think that's
you have to have
fair.
A great offensive scheme.
It is fair to say that like KOC is probably making up for a lot of the like delta between the quarterbacks that we have and Joe Burrow in a system that's not as optimal as someone like KOC play calling.
100%.
That's fair.
And on top of that, I would feel more compelled about this argument that Chase has had a couple of these stinker games if in those 2 games the Bengals had like 17 points and Gesicki and Higgins had touchdowns.
Yeah, they didn't. The one,
you know what I mean? Like then I'd be like,
3 points.
okay, well Chase just isn't doing enough or something. But like the team had 3 points, they barely moved the football.
They were under 150 yards,
which is why they just signed Joe Flacco because it's like we are producing no offense.
So that's where I'm like, I'm not going to put that as a black mark on Chase's resume. Like I'm not. I'm just not going to do that.
I have a question for you too.
Yeah, and then we got to wrap this up.
Yeah, the best 3 wide receiver seasons have. Well, the best 2 and then the one currently on pace have all had Matt Stafford as their quarterback. If we gave either one of these guys to Matt Stafford, how do you think they end up?
Oh,
with
really,
a good OC,
really good.
or like a
let's
like
put Matt Stafford on the Vikes. How do you think Jefferson plays?
KOC
if Matt Stafford is our quarterback right now, we're talking about the Super Bowl.
But hold on, how many
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think Jefferson's
100%.
averaging 100 yards a game?
Oh yeah, I think Jefferson's averaging 135 yards a game.
I think he puts up 2,000.
Yeah.
2,000?
Yep.
How many do you think Chase puts up?
Same.
Similar?
Yeah. Same. So
I was scrolling through the other day on Twitter, and literally it was like, best 2 wide receiver seasons ever have one thing in common. Matt Stafford, Puka on pace.
The only thing I'll say is an argument for Chase in this respect is Stafford throws a lot of jump balls.
He does.
Stafford throws the ball up for you to go get it a lot.
Because he's used to having Calvin.
And not that Jefferson can't go get it, but Chase has a much better chance of going and getting it at times, depending on who the cornerback is, body size wise,
2,000
But-
yards.
that's 130
But
yards
dude-
a game. I think he
But
does.
dude,
Is it?
Stafford is like
Not even.
It's like he's turning back the clock. I know the guy couldn't
20.
walk a month ago. They laid him on a glass table, and now he's good, and he's the
Dude,
best
they
quarterback in the
brought
league.
they brought in some witch doctor magic.
I don't know what
and
the
here
hell's
we
going
go.
on.
4-1, huh?
They
look
literally
good, too.
they
Matt-
called Jesus and they were like, "Come down here
Matt
and fix this guy's back."
Stafford looks like
And their only loss was to the Eagles, right?
Matt Stafford looks like
Yeah.
2012, 2011 Matt Stafford.
Me and you have always been on Stafford.
I have been
Like
a
I've loved Stafford.
I've loved Stafford since he threw his arm out, popped it back in, and said, "Put me the fuck back
Right.
in." I
That
can
guy's
make
a
the
dog.
throw."
That's a guy that was
toughness.
playing in a time when you really had to be tough, and is still playing now, and is just as tough.
Oh man,
Just a dog.
Could you imagine? Hold on. Can
correction.
we
They
also-
are 3-2. They lost to the Eagles and they lost in overtime to the Niners. That game was sick.
That was.
Oh yeah.
Can we also talk about the mental toughness it takes to be the Detroit Lions starting QB for what was it, 8 years?
Imagine even how that must have
hadn't-
felt after Calvin Johnson retired.
You hadn't won a game. Was it 3 years in a row they didn't win one?
No, they only had
No,
one. They only
yeah.
had one
Wasn't it
defeated season.
I thought that was 3 in a row.
Defeated.
Defeated so bad.
Instead of undefeated, they were defeated.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, you're winning one game,
True.
2 games.
It's crazy to think about.
Do you know how depressing?
And that's
Like,
why
mental
Megatron
toughness-
retired. He's
No,
like, I'm
well-
injured a lot.
Nah,
I'm
Megatron
never
retired
winning.
because he was mad at the organization for fucking him out of something, right?
Dude, he
no,
literally
so
Oh,
said,
that happened after?
He came out and said on the pivot, I retired because one, I didn't like losing, but the main reason he retired, he's like, dude, he goes, we played an era where like I was bigger than everybody, so everybody double teamed me and hit me and just beat me up.
Right.
He goes, there weren't many times where I wasn't playing with bruised ribs, broken fingers. He's like,
but I think he said the weight, like when you combine those two things.
oh yeah, when you
that's
combine
why.
them, it was probably but
like I can deal with some of this pain if we're fucking winning football games.
the hard part though
But
is
like to do this and lose,
I still don't know though, because like he talks about playing through like I think it's 2010 or 2011 with like 2 broken fingers and multiple broken bones in his hand. I really don't. I wonder how many seasons are like that.
yeah.
for
But
him.
like imagine instead of
you're
doing
with Peyton
that,
Manning and you're winning.
and you're like contending, you're like a Super Bowl contender every year. You maybe just grin and bear a little bit of the injury stuff for a
dude, I
little
don't-
while.
Andrew Luck couldn't do it.
Yeah, but they were. I mean,
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
could have
they had
left
some
and
pretty
went.
good seasons. They
He
had some
could
pretty
have
good
left and went.
How much money do you guys think Calvin Johnson made?
I have no idea.
how many seasons was it? 8?
8.
125 million.
No, I'm
That seems
going
high.
7 seasons.
90.
7 seasons.
90.
7 seasons.
7 seasons. It's the greatest.
7
The
seasons.
greatest physical specimen we'll ever see.
I got 90.
Yeah, 97.
Not bad.
But it's
Great.
just crazy because now in today's day and age, he would
it's
have
a
made
300.
like 250, 300 million.
Also, can we just take a moment to
In
just
7
be
years,
like,
by
could
the
you
way.
imagine if that guy was with the right organization and right team?
Can we just
like-
take a minute to consider how crazy the NFL money is right now, and to think that Joe Burrow will have already made $300 million by the time he's like 28 or 29?
Can we talk about that?
Like, imagine him playing 10 more seasons. This guy's going to make damn near $1 billion.
Can we
Yeah.
talk? Can we talk
Yeah.
about the fact that your contract would pay George Pickens more than,
Calvin Johnson?
or than Calvin Johnson made?
Yeah.
That's not a comparable receiver to receiver.
No, but it's also not a comparable era for money.
No, I know, but like that's wild when we think
Oh,
about
yeah.
it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What's
Calvin
wild, that's
Johnson,
not that much later, right?
What do you
Like-
think Calvin Johnson gets paid today? Fresh out.
the most money. What's the most money?
41. He gets
40.25 million.
42.
He gets
42
That's
a
what-
year. He
He's
beats
making.
Jake.
I mean,
he signed the contract
honestly,
today, 42.
maybe 43 or 45.
Do you think if Calvin Johnson came out of college today, this draft, think he's the best receiver in the league?
He's the number 1 overall draft pick.
Do you think he's the best wide receiver from Jump Street?
If Marvin Harrison Jr. was 4
in the
overall,
league?
Yeah. Do you think if we take Calvin coming out in today's era, you don't think he's better?
No, he would need 2 years. But
you think after 2 years?
yeah. Yeah, and it's not close.
It's not close.
Yeah, it's not close.
6,000 receiving yards.
he was
Dear God, he was a
ridiculous, man.
freak.
He was ridiculous.
I mean, watching him play,
overstall.
him running looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger running down the field, except for if Arnold Schwarzenegger was fast.
What was his 40?
Like his body size, like when he was on the field. Oh my gosh, bro! I remember watching him on Thanksgiving. Lions always play on Thanksgiving, but like watching Calvin Johnson run down the field like a 4.5. And the guy literally was built like a tank. Like not a theoretic, like a tank. Like a literal tank. Mm-hmm. Guy was a freak.
So hold on.
Freak, bro.
we need to
Imagine
talk
like
about
Rob Gronkowski running a 4.5 down the field and like juking a punch guy. Like that's just like, he was huge.
We have to bring this up. 6'5", 240. What do you think he ran at the combine for a 40-yard dash?
4.52.
What do you think?
4.54.
Okay.
4.35.
Disgusting.
At 240 pounds.
Disgusting.
That's absurd.
That's the craziest thing, dude. You've never seen anything like that in your life.
That's like Moss speed.
Yeah, that's Moss speed, 6'5", 240.
How big was Moss? Like 200?
I don't even think he's 200 pounds. I don't know.
How tall is Moss? 6'3", 6'4"?
6'4", I think.
Moss was like 6'4",
Really
210.
lean. Yeah. Maybe not
Yeah.
even.
Calvin Johnson's vertical jump,
41.
42 and a half
Oh
inches.
my gosh.
How much?
42 and a half inches.
Hold on, let's take that in perspective. That's jumping over your children. Every one of your kids is shorter than 42 inches.
Bro, they just had that, you know.
that is him jumping, and your child could walk underneath.
You know, like Destroying guy? You guys seen that guy's stuff? Destroying, the YouTube guy?
Yeah, yep.
He just did his, like, whatever they do, like combine times and stuff. He ran a 4.297 and had a 40-inch vertical, and Brady was there, and he's like, this guy's a freak. Imagine if that guy was 6'5", 240.
So you know what's even more crazy to me? Do you want to know what his broad jump is?
11 feet.
11'7".
Yeah.
Okay, quick correction. Quick correction,
insane.
too. So Moss was 6'4", 210. Callie got that right on the nose. But his 40 time was 4.25.
No, freak. No, freak speed.
That's so
yeah, but
nuts.
cut 30 pounds off Calvin Johnson. Tell me he doesn't run a 4.2.
Yeah, for sure.
He probably
totally
runs a
does.
4.2 flat.
Probably runs a 4.19.
For sure.
Probably honest. You're probably not wrong.
I'm
But
right.
like
Xavier Worthy cut weight.
Take
10
30 pounds off that guy. He's not taking 0.2 of a second off. Yeah, he is.
So Worthy took 1/10 of a second off by shaving 10 pounds. Calvin Johnson shaves
30 pounds. He's taking
shaves.
0.2 of a second off.
Yeah, Xavier
He's
Worthy
down to a 4.15.
4.22.
He's the fastest player to ever play from a size perspective. It's not close.
Right.
This is what people don't realize. If you never watched Calvin Johnson play, go back and watch him.
Please.
Watch his highlight of him running down the field and just absolutely murking people. Guy was a freak.
I think the best thing ever is that the Saints game where it's literally just two players and he still catches like 9 receptions for 130
They
yards.
triple teamed him that one play and he had a touchdown over top of everybody's head.
Beating triple teams is diabolical.
Bro, imagine you're playing a guy in the NFL who's 6'5", 240. Your best cornerback runs a 4.4. This guy's faster than your best small cornerback.
And your corner's
And
6
imagine
foot.
saying, hey, guys, on this play, I want 3 of you. You guys are in the NFL. You're like the best in the world at what you do. I want 3 of you to cover that guy. And he's still going to catch a ball over you in the end zone.
What do you even do? Do you have to like jam him at the line with the first guy and like just
You just
try
tackle
to
him and get a
disrupt it?
penalty and just wait for the next play. I don't know.
Darrelle Revis said that the only way you get Calvin Johnson off of his game is to jam him at the line and take inside leverage away every single time because it makes him uncomfortable. It's the only thing he could do. And he held him to like, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think it was 60 yards.
And Darrelle Revis was
a freak.
crazy.
Maybe the best, one of the best to ever
There's
do
a
it.
reason it's called Revis Island.
The best. Probably
Yeah.
the best corner we've ever seen.
Also, really quick, Carter's not here to defend himself, but his take on Isaiah Rodgers not cooking
Looking
well.
like
It is rotten
Not
milk.
cooking
Not
well.
just spoiled milk, rotten milk on
Insane.
that one. Very tough.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it. We'll be back next week with Carter, and we will for sure allow everybody to talk their shit. So,
next week's my last week for a while, so
yeah, Gavin's on hiatus.
I'm on hiatus.
Till like December,
Like
January.
February,
It's bad.
which
So-
that might
That
change.
makes me
We'll see.
sad.
We'll call you. We'll have to call in.
I will
We'll have to do
make sure that
call-ins.
I come out of the mountains to have service to call into the pod.
Okay.
We'll have to call you in.
Appreciate that.
All right. Love you guys.